Yeah, good afternoon, wherever you are hearing me from. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, wherever you are hearing me from. The truth of the fact is this is the first time somebody like me will come, on board to talk about this Yoruba nation of a thing. Yes, Yoruba nation. A good number of us might be looking that who is this? Who is this? I follow a lot of agitators on the Yoruba nation. I follow them bomber to bomber, and I can relate with their grievances. Now the problem is this: under normal circumstance, we see so many things happening today in our environment. People are crusading about Peter Obi. Yes, Peter Obi is good. Peter Obi is nice. At least with the way he talks, really shows that he has something good for us if he eventually become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Good. But under normal circumstances, as a Yoruba man, I am supposed to vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu because a Yoruba man. Forget it. You might be saying, might be saying that we are one Nigeria, we are one Nigeria. We are not one Nigeria, except we want to be deceiving ourselves. We are not one Nigeria. We are conscious of our tribe. As a Yoruba man, I'm conscious of my tribe. I'm conscious of people that will come from the same tribe, we hail from the same tribe, which is Yoruba. It could be Abeokuta, it could be Egbas, it could be Ekiti, it could be Kwara, it could be Ilorin, it could be... The moment you are from, Yoruba land, we can associate better with ourselves. We understand our language better. So we are tribalism conscious. Yes. And the same thing applies to the Igbos. The same thing applies to the Hausas. So now what are we now saying now? So somebody will now be using big grammar to try to unite us and be telling us stories, that we are one Nigeria. United we stand, divided we fall. Haven't we divided already? We have been divided already for a long time. Long time ago. They have divided us. But consciously, unconsciously, we don't know. They are just playing a game. It's a game plan. Now, this is my problem. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a good man to me. Fine, it might be evil in some other way, in some areas. Good. Yes. It cannot be a perfect man anyway. I have not benefited 1 naira from his money before. And he has not given me any contract before. In fact, I don't even know him. As a media person, when I was looking for a job in the TVC of them before they changed it to TVC, then fine. I was not privileged to work there. So I've not benefited anything from him, you get. But I still respect him because he might happen to be a big thief, but a thief, that establish, different type of business in the country Nigeria. If we are to mention, and definitely some people, they are benefiting from, what he has done. We can see it, we can feel it. So I still consider him a good man. Yes. And I know he's a politician with big brain. Yes, I know Bola Ahmed is a politician with big brain. He himself, is a master, game planner. If anybody is talking about, that you are so sagacious, I can bet it with my life that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is also sagacious. That is ogbon dada. But this time around, with all the ogbon, with all the wisdom that this Baba might possess, the body is not giving him that signal again. So why should we now open our eyes and get Bola Ahmed Tinubu to become the president of Federal Republic of their Nigeria. But at the end of the day, he will not finish the tenure. He will not finish. So Shettima, which is a Boko Haram, what will now emerge as what? As the president. So definitely, we are still running the game, which is their what? Their master plans. We see the way they divided us. I mean the North. I have no issue with the Igbos. The way the Northerners, they divided us. They were there everywhere. Police mentioned, they are there. Navy, they are there. Police, army, they are there. Every top place in the country. And somebody is telling me that we are one Nigeria. So can we define, the meaning of oneness there? Can we get that definition right there? No, there's no way we can get such definition right there, because it's obvious that we are not one Nigeria. If you are one Nigeria, then we would distribute all these things, according to, the template written in the Constitution, which is a good Constitution. But with this 1999 Constitution, nobody can do anything. Now, we are crusading on Peter Obi. Peter Obi, 1 million march, 5 million march for Peter Obi. Peter Obi is our next president. The issue I have with Peter Obi, let me open your mind to see. Let the youth listen. If you can get this word clearly from me, youth should listen, youth. The truth of the fact is this: Peter Obi come from Labour Party. Labour Party. How many Labour Party did you see in the House of Assembly, in the House of Representatives? And remember, this is democracy. Peter Obi cannot be making law all by himself, because we are not using decree, we are using Constitution. So if we are using Constitution, so definitely if Peter Obi eventually emerges as the president of this Federal Republic of their Nigeria, what will happen? He will pass a bill and they will not do anything on it, because he has no partner from the House of Senate and the Representative. So the House of Representative, APC, PDP, and some other party. The House of Senate, APC, PDP, and some of predominantly, they occupy the seat. So tell me, what would a Labour Party president, do when he eventually emerges as the president of the country? He will not be able to do much. One, the Constitution is guiding him, and he will not do past Constitution. Otherwise, the way they rope him to court when he was the governor of Anambra State, they will rope him to court. And at the end of the day, I think every one of us should know what is called vote of no confidence. If they cast vote of no confidence on him, he's going, because he has no party, his party member, they are not occupying any seat in the House of Rep, in the House of Senate. They are not occupying any seat. So definitely, if they just say nay, they are nay, and all the rest, he's going. They will not pass it. Whatever good thing he see that he want to pass, that, okay, let's pass this into law. When they send the bill to them, they will not do anything on it. They will not do anything on it. So definitely, all the blah, 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 blah that Peter Obi is saying all around on the media, this, let us take back Nigeria, and new Nigeria, and new this and that, it will not work. Why? Because we are operating on a constitution that is evil. A constitution that has no agreements. Until that constitution is being reformed, definitely, if the constitution is well constructed, every one of them, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, Ibobio, northern side, is minority, they all agree with that constitution. Let me tell you something. In fact, let the most non-entity person become the president of the country. Since that constitution is good, so the template of the constitution is what you will need to work upon. Yes. So if the constitution is there, so the constitution has it that, okay, you want to pick somebody, to head this position, you will pick from here, you will pick from Yoruba, you will pick from Igbo, you will pick from Hausa. So you will not pick from your own tribe predominantly. So definitely, whatever the constitution, brings forth, that is exactly what you will work on. Now, what I'm saying in essence is this: Peter Obi will not do well if he eventually emerge as the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. He will not do well. Oh. I love Peter Obi. I love him to become the president of this country. At least to change the narrative of what Nigeria, call itself for a long time. Now, Atiku, if you eventually vote for Atiku, Yoruba people have this to say. They say, Atiku, do you know the meaning of Atiku? That we have died. We all have died. Atiku, that is exactly what I can say concerning the name Atiku. Now, we heard, and I don't believe it's rumors anyway. Atiku owned Mekano. Yes, he owned Mekano, a big company that is dealing with generator. Now, do you want the generator company to collapse when he eventually become the president of their country, Nigeria? No. The country should be flourishing. And the moment the country, keep flourishing, so definitely there will be new idea for bringing more generators into the country. So you will never have electricity to do anything. Let them give us electricity. Let us see light 247 and see how the economy of this country, will take a new form. Yes. But in this regard, what happened? There's no electricity. And you will hear somebody embezzling 3-something billion, 50-something billion. How much can they spend on electricity that every one of us will have this thing? How much? And now this same article sold so many properties of the country at a cheaper rate. He sold them at a cheaper rate. And this same article, we heard that he has big company in Dubai. How many Nigerians are working there? No, how many Nigerians are working there? Now, somebody is still opening eyes. Like this, you still want to vote Atiku into power. Go and read Obasanjo book that he titled my watch. Is it my watch or my whatever? Go and read it now. Then you will get to understand the bloomer that man Atiku has done to the economic system of this country. No. What are they looking for? So definitely we are all in cage. Not in Mualeru. We are all in cage. They have cage us. They cage us with this grammar we are speaking. And that is why we are not good enough. We are not good enough. Because we don't value our own language. Èdè wa ò jọ wá lójú. Wọ́n kó bá wa tán. Tó bá sọ Yorùbá ní school, wọ́n á ní ó ti sọ vernacular, wọ́n á ní ká sanwó. English tí wọ́n á fi ń kọ́ wa yẹn kò yé wa dáadáa. Torí èdè abínibí gangan. Ó ṣe kí ni ó ti jingiri. Ó ti nǹkan tá bímọ wa nìyẹn. And the other country, they are flourishing. Why wouldn't they flourish? Because they are teaching them in school with their own local dialect. And here we are. Because they just marry us together. We are not one. They merge us together to become one. Now, okay, let's use Yoruba as a lingua franca. Igbo will say no. Hausa will say no. Okay, let's use Hausa. Yoruba will say no. Igbo will say no. Let's use Igbo. Hausa will say no. Yoruba will say no. And you are telling me we are one Nigeria. And we have no choice than to adopt this foreign language that I'm speaking right now. We don't have any choice. But let me tell you something. If they train us, I think Professor Fafunwa did that sometimes ago. He did that. He trained people, with their local dialect, Yoruba dialect, to the university level, and they have bigger testimonies, as regards that. But that one cannot work while we are still in Nigeria. It cannot work because Hausa will not open his eyes and allow something like that to trend in federal universities. It will not work. Who is the head? Hausa man, a Fulani man. A Fulani man is there. A Fulani man is there. A Fulani man is this. Now we have lost our own, language, our culture, our heritage. We have lost it because of what? Of selfish interest. Now, all these our leaders, all these our babas, is it not the right time for us to have, a rethink of mind and come to the knowledge of truth that this is our heritage? Yoruba nation should be what we all should be voting for. Yoruba nation. Let's have our own nation. It is obvious that this 1999 constitution cannot take us anywhere. Akomurawa Shereni. Let the best president, the best president, the best person, a saint, let a pastor that is very saint. If Baba Adeboye, with all respect, contest to become the president of this country, and he still operate on this 1999 constitution, it will fail. It will fail. I am telling you. I'm telling you. Because if you don't want anybody to godfatherism you, what will happen? You want to create a new party. And when you create a new party, and only you emerge in your party, there will be problem. And that is the reason why even Sowore cannot go anywhere. Sowore too has good intention. The guy is boiling. He's willing to do something to change things. But he cannot do it because of this evil constitution we're talking about. If this constitution cannot be removed, if this constitution cannot be adjusted, forget it. We are not one. We are divided already. That person that gave us that constitution divided us already. Everything favored the North. Everything favored the North. Why would somebody create a Sharia law? What is Sharia law? So Sharia law is operating in all part of the country. And here, what is happening here? The system of education in part of the country is lower. In another place is higher. Look at that. A professor in the northern part of the country cannot compete with a graduate, a degree holder here in the south. Yes, I'm saying it with all level of research. Go and check it. Their marking scheme there is very low. We have been there. We serve there. It's very low compared to what they are giving to us here. Why should it be like that? Why should it be in that way? Are we not equal? If we are one, then we should be using the same marking scheme. They scam us. They rape us without gun. Now look at WAEC. Look at JAM. Are we supposed to have anything like JAM? When we finish doing WAEC, there's NECO. Fine, good. One is Africa, one is national. But what brought about JAM again? And when you finish writing that JAM, they will still ask you to come and do internal exam in that university that you have been given admission. So what is wrong with us? What is wrong? Kilo chele sewa. Is that a system? You think that's a good say? You think that is the only way to measure, brilliancy? No, that is raping. They are just raping us. Let's come to the knowledge of truth. Let's come to the reality. We pay for WAEC, you pay for JAM. Why can't they remove the JAMB thing and let me go to any university, obtain from there? Then the day of exam, I go there to sit for the exam. If I pass, I pass. If I don't pass, I'll go to another university. I'll go and try another university. Why giving us JAMB? What is JAMB? In my search, corruption bet JAMB. Abi? Is it not the same JAMB money that some people they are just embezzling? And small time now you hear snake has come to one office to come and swallow big amount of money. Is that not? Is that not? No, what are we saying? What is wrong with us in this country? Reason now. Let's reason. We are not dumb. The social media has opened our eyes to see. The Senate, the House of Assembly, how many times are they sitting? Look at the money they are collecting. And some of us who are struggling on the street of Lagos and all the rest, looking for a job, they will tie you from 8 to 5 to 6, and you'll be coming back home 11. And at the end of the day, how much are you collecting? 50,000 naira, a graduate. These days, I don't even respect the law student again. With all their big grammar, how much are they collecting? 40,000, 50,000. And if you want to earn big, you go and join, you be part of maybe court or what have you. Is that supposed to be what we should be glamoring about? Now, those guys, they will sit there just 3 times in a week or in a month. Some people will not even come and they will collect that, huge money. Huge money. Why can't this be a part-time base? You have your business. Then when they call for meeting, don't worry. In your office, we can take a shopper. Shopper will take you there. Then you go and attend the meeting. Then you collect your allowance. You get the fuck out of the place. Is that not better than for us to employ somebody full-timely? You will collect security allowance, house allowance, reading paper allowance, food allowance, and at the end of the day, it will be running to millions. And somebody is telling me we are trending in this country. Somebody is telling me that we are the one running this country. Who are the set of people? Who are the afobajes? Who are the people that did this arrangement? Who made this arrangement? Àwọn wo ló jókòó, àwọn ìgbìmọ̀ wo ló jókòó ni wọ́n ṣètò owó yìí pé okay, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa san iye báyìí, ẹ ká máa san iye báyìí. So when you become a politician in this country, you own an office, there's no need for you to go and be trying your hand on money ritual. Already o ti ń ṣe oògùn owó already, oògùn owó ni. Torí pé ayé ni rúmọlẹ̀ ń jẹ kú. You collect this allowance, you collect that allowance, you collect this, you collect that, you collect. No wonder they don't want to live there. Now we are crying for a Yoruba nation, but they don't want to support us. Why would they support us? Because it's Koko Obema. Why would they support us? Our sea everywhere. Look at it. They dominate everything. And you are telling me there's going to be cooperation. There can never be cooperation. We can never be one. We can never be one. So for this reason, we have to just give ourselves sense. We have to give ourselves sense. We should not get it twisted. They don't love us. Our leaders, a good number of us, they don't love us. If they do love us, oh my goodness, things will work out better. Look at Dubai. Just look at them. Because they love their citizens. If they love us, Lagos Ibadan Expressway that they are constructing for how many years now? There is alternative road though. They cannot build the Lagos Ibadan Expressway. They cannot program it the way they program Ikorodu Road, Pangrove, Onipan and Co. There will be service lane, there will be express. They cannot do that for us. And now, if they truly love us, they will not make the road that way. And we'll still have some passages, beside the road that they can construct that one first. Then they will divert all the vehicle to be passing the place. Then they will focus on the express. Nobody will complain this way. But look at what is happening. 4 hours in the vehicle. They want to kill every one of us finish. So these are the things that is happening. These are the things that is happening. They don't love us. And somebody is telling me we are one Nigeria. Are we not Nigeria? Are we not lying for each other? Are we not? Are we not? Look at the express. Busy, the most busiest road in Africa. I was told. The most busiest road in Africa, they cannot create alternative road. Alternative. Just like Lagos, Ikorodu Road, where we have service lane, we have express. They merge everything together without bridge. Is that the definition of love? Kwan ò lè ṣe bridge síbẹ̀. Every bus stop, in fact, kí bus stop yẹn kó má jìnnà síra wọn. If there's community here, they are supposed to be bridge. Just like the way they have it in Pangro, Onepan, Shomolu and Co. Onepan, and so they have bridge. They should have bridge on that road, and they should create alternative means if they want to construct road. But this said fake beggar that we have there, at times they will not do anything, and they will see people suffering. They will see people suffering. Do you think they love us? They don't love us. It is better we split this country. Let everybody go apart. Let everybody be divided. Already we are divided. They should not deceive us. They should not deceive us. They should not deceive us. Look at that. A good number of them. Some will say, we own this country. Allah has given us this country. My own God, I'm very sure it's not my God they are talking about. If they are really talking about God in heaven, God in heaven will never do anything like that. You want to conquer every part of this country. And when you conquer it, what happens? Ẹ̀yin lè máa jàgàbá lórí wọn. Ẹ máa sọ wọ́n dẹrú. Àbí? Ẹ fẹ́ gba gbogbo ẹ̀. Ẹ ń já wọn èèyàn gbé. What is the motive behind all of this? Kí la wá ṣe NIM fún? Kí la ṣe fún? Ṣé MTN ò lè track àwọn tó ń call? Àwọn èèyàn ní devices tán lè fi track. Àwọn Glo ò ní. Etisalat ò ní. Àtúnṣe NIM. Kí ni iṣẹ́ NIM yẹn? Wọn ò dẹ̀ rí kankan track nínú wọn. Wọ́n ń tàn wá. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká tanra wa. Me, I stand with Yoruba nation. Yoruba nation. No going back. No going back for Yoruba nation. I stand with them because that is the only place I can be identified. That is the only place I can be identified as a Yoruba man. I'm a Yoruba man. Látọjọ́ tán ti bí mi, níná ti ń kú, iná ti ń kú, iná ti ń kú, láti níná. I am over 40 now. I am close to my 45. Yes, now my children too, they are doing up NEPA. Are they supposed to still meet that kind of language, that kind of yeye language, up NEPA, down NEPA? Don't do anything. Give us light and see if the youth of this country will not do something. We have plenty people today riding Okada here and there, flying Okada on the road. Yet, what happened? If they have light, regular light, it will reduce that kind of transportation system, because people will go back to what they are doing. You will see light. Things will become cheap. Now, how much are they selling petrol? If there is light, we will not be bothered. If they are comparing our country with some other country that they are selling their petrol for 1,000, this place that they are selling our petrol is going to 300 now per liter. Do they replace it with anything at all? We buy this thing. We are the one consuming this thing mostly, because we'll buy to put in our vehicle. You will buy to prepare your meal, because you have to run the gen. And now we are spending a lot. But in those advanced countries, their lights remain. So it is only on transportation you will need to consume fuel. Yes, they don't lose anything. But here we are losing a lot of things. Moto, wahala. To even when you even buy tokubo here, you will go to the church. You will be doing testimony. Olúwa ṣeun o, ẹ bá mi Olúwa lógo, Ọlọ́run ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yọ̀ǹda mọ́tò yìí fún mi. The same thing happens in the mosque. You will celebrate it. What are we celebrating? But there, in those countries, you will go to the company they are selling it, brand new one. Then they will be removing it from your own money, from your salary money, small. 30 years, they are still removing, depending on the agreement or the arrangement. I don't know if this is true, but that is exactly what we heard, people, living abroad, what we heard them saying. And if that is the system they are running there, then this country is a failed environment. Ò bá àlòkù kẹ̀kẹ́, àlòkù ọ̀kadà, àlòkù tẹlifíṣàn, gbogbo pátá táwọn abroad ti wọ̀, iye ẹ̀ bá lọ́jà ń bí Katangura, ẹ̀ bá fake ń bẹ̀, fake bra, pátá tí wọ́n ti lòkù, bra tí wọ́n ti lòkù. This country is a dumping ground. Ẹ̀ bá ń bẹ̀, bàtà àlòkù, ẹ̀ bá ń bẹ̀, everything àlòkù la máa lò. Kí ló fà? Because poverty. My people, I have a lot to say. If I'm saying this, I will not stop. I'm just pouring out my mind. I'm a Yoruba man, and I stand with Yoruba people. I stand with Yoruba people. I appreciate, our brother, our father, Chief Sunday Igboho. You are doing a great work. I appreciate everybody. Mama Onitiri, don't fight. Baba, Professor Akintoye, Banji Akintoye. Please, Yeye Dara, Tenny Omologo, and all the rest. We don't need to fight ourselves. You don't need that. They want to come into us, within us. Look at the work Koiki Media is doing, and some people is still saying, he's embezzling money. Somebody is going out every day showing us things, that will crusade our mind, towards this achievement. Somebody is saying that guy is embezzling money. Can you imagine that trash? Let him embezzle the money. And we are seeing results. It's as if he has no any other work but this Yoruba Nation. It will be online 247. Is he not spending data? Is he not recording? And one person is standing there, and saying some trash.